Thanks to those joining me live and to those that will be joining me on archive. Let's talk about Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Let's talk about this quote unquote fight. Let's talk about it. Right? I'm using that term. I'm using it very loosely. What can I say? All I kept hearing over and over again, all I kept hearing was this fight, man, you're going to watch it because you know it's going to be action packed. You know they're going to deliver. You know it's going to be a fight of the year candidate. That's why we got to make this fight. Doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense and you don't know what you're talking about, this, that, and the third. You know what I said? You know, we have a lot of people right now talk like it's funny because a lot of these hardcore Canelo fans are like, oh yeah, well what's up? Why are the people saying that Chavez had a chance? Well, I'll tell you what. If you're asking for people to raise their hands, I'm not raising my hand. What I said was going to happen basically happened, right? I said this is going to be a dull fight, and Canelo's going to beat his ass for 12 rounds. That's what I said. So I love being right. But look, believe me, I'm not taking credit for it because it's not like I'm a genius for predicting this, right? I'm not a genius for knowing that Chavez Jr. was not going to show up. Are you guys still waiting for this guy's potential to just suddenly pop out of nowhere? This non-existent potential? Well, we saw it was no different than what we saw in the Martinez fight, minus a knockdown in the 12th. That's it. Although this one was a little worse, actually, for him. Because, holy shit, I mean, let's just say if you were to look up the word effort in the dictionary, you would not see a picture of Chavez Jr. I could guarantee you that. It would not be right there. This kid has no effort. None. The one thing you're known for, I could take a punch and I can make shit exciting. Throw it all away, kid. Nobody wants to see you anymore. Please do boxing and boxing fans a favor and just leave the sport. The sport of boxing was never for Chavez Jr., okay? He liked the idea of the money and the fame and all that, but as far as putting in the work, he doesn't have it in him, right? He never did have it in him. Chavez Jr. is what I've always said he was. He is an overhyped disgrace. That's what he is, okay? This fight, I was not a fan of this fight. I told everybody that these hopes of Chavez Jr., giving it his all, it was just a bunch of horse shit. I told you were being sold crap. So maybe from now on, you do a little more listening over here, not a little less listening over there. No, but this fight, I'm so excited for this fight. It's gonna be a barn burner. Why? Because that sellout Doug Fisher comes out in the pre-fight promos talking about, I see the makings of a Morales Barrera type trilogy out of this. Like, really? You're already envisioning 3 wars out of this. Says who? How much did they pay you to say crap like that, you fucking sellout? Because I know you can't believe that. I know he knows too much about boxing to believe that. No, but he's not. Well, he works for the Ring Magazine. We know who owns that. Who promoted the fight? It's not that hard to put the pieces together, right? Since when? Look, this is how, they knew the fight was crap. That's why they have the whole promo set up. I mean, holy shit. I mean, Vince McMahon was impressed. If Vince was like, oh yeah, that's how you do it. You know how I always make fun of wrestling when guys someone's talking on the mic and then somebody's music plays, you know, because like if the dude in the PA system knows the guy's going to walk out, right? Like they know the moment somebody's walking out to the ring. You know, it's just crazy. Like they pulled like this. I can't believe they did this. And I knew it was coming when they were interviewing the loser first, which they never do. Since when do they go to the loser? This is how you knew HBO wasn't shocked about this. They knew it was coming. That's why they interviewed the loser first, right? And I'll tell you, calling Chavez Jr. a loser is very satisfying because that's what he is, right? But so they tell the loser, okay, that he's a loser. And first of all, I mean, the excuses, holy shit. First, he said, I just wasn't used to the style that Nacho Bernstein, the game plan he put in, he put in place for me. I wasn't used to that style. And then he basically asked him, so are you saying that that's what it was? No. It's just that, it's just a layoff. And, I just felt a little bit tight, blah, 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 blah. And then they asked him, what went wrong? Well, I just didn't have the power. I didn't have the power, he said. I don't have the power at this weight. So let me get this straight, Julio, okay? You can't fight at 170 because when you fought there and you got knocked out or quit, actually, all right, you said that the guy was too big for you, right? So they're too big for you at 170, and at 164 you lose all your power. Dude, like you're fucked, right? Like it's the dudes at 168 are too big for you. They're actually your size when they rehydrate, actually, okay? But if they're too big for you and 164, you lose all your power, then you're fucked, dude. In other words, translation, let me translate it for you. All right? Let me translate to you what he really meant. I fucking suck. I suck. I'm not good. Okay? I'm not. Right now, Chavez Sr. has gotten a hold of Mari. Okay? Chavez Sr. has given Mari a call. And that episode will be airing soon with him and his wife. And Chavez Jr. will be featured. Okay? I could picture Chavez Jr. Sr., right, with a picture of Jr. when he was a kid and now, today. I could just picture him. Look at this kid. No features. Nothing like me. He's tall kid. But just eso. He's tall. He's big. And then I could see the wife like, well, he has your big fucking head. That's why he takes all those punches. That's how we know he's your son. And Senior's like, well, what do you mean? Because he could take punches. A lot of Mexicans could take punches. That's not a lot of Mexicans have big heads. Well, what does that mean? Right? Like I'm telling you, a lot of those drug cartel motherfuckers have big heads. Right? So I don't know about this shit. Right? So I could totally see this going down, and then Maury getting the papers and saying, in the case of Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., you are, and then we'll see. They're going to go to commercial break. They're going to come back from commercial break, and they're going to reveal it, and we'll see, right? I see Senior doing backflips, okay, when they say he's not the father, right? I could do it like this, 60-year-old man. How old is that motherfucker now? He's fucking old now. Okay, he's in his 50s, 60s, right? Doing backflips and cartwheels and woohoo! He's not my son, right? He's not my son, no mi hijo. And if he is a kid, holy shit, Chavez Sr. is going to sit there with his head down, so disappointed, and his wife like, te dije, I told you it was your son. His failures are your failures. But anyway, in all seriousness, Chavez Sr. and his wife on Maury's side, we do got to talk about the fight, man, okay? First of all, once you see one round, you've seen them all, so there's no reason to go through the whole fight, okay? Canelo Canelo, he doesn't have slow hands or anything, but holy shit, he looked like blazing fast against Chavez Jr., right? Chavez Jr., just like I said, make Canelo look fast on his feet. I never see Canelo look so fast. I heard people like, oh my God, I see Canelo. He looked amazing. That's the best I ever seen Canelo. Well, no shit, it's the best you've seen Canelo. I mean, the motherfucker couldn't even move. It was like everybody looks good against a punching bag. Oh, have you seen some of these professionals when they hit punching bags? They look amazing. Of course, he's gonna look amazing. Like, you don't think he's gonna look great? Okay, when he's fighting a fucking zombie, a guy that drags his feet. Okay, are you kidding me? Es que no tuve poder. Like, he said he didn't have power because of the weight. And like, really, Chavez, there's no way for us to know because you didn't fucking throw anything. Right? Pulling back punches. What the fuck was that, man? Halfway through that fight, that motherfucker, if it wasn't fucking fixed, that motherfucker was thinking, I'm taking my money, I'm going home. I'm taking my fucking money, and I'm going home. Fuck this shit. Right? As he was getting peppered with shots, he said, fuck this shit. This ain't me. He ain't about that life, or that boxing life. He ain't about it. Okay? Chavez Jr. He doesn't have that heart. He doesn't. Now, I love it because, let me tell you something, man. Amongst Mexican Americans, there is a segment of those people that, a lot of them are my uncles, okay, but they love, holy shit. I mean, the love they had for this kid just because he's the son of the legend was unbelievable, okay? But what happened? He was backing up against a little small dude, man. Did you see that shit? It was like a penguin backing up a polar bear. I mean, just picture this shit. What the fuck is that? I mean, this guy, he had at least 6 inches taller than Chavez. I'm sorry, than Canelo, and had the length advantage, everything. He had the size advantage. Didn't do anything. Didn't switch anything up. Even in the championship round, was backing up. Like, what is he doing? Are you kidding me? Well, what an embarrassment, this kid. I mean, that's so embarrassing. Okay, so embarrassing. After all those years that these Mexican American fans like talk shit about, De La Hoya. Oh, De La Hoya's a runner. I never see De La Hoya back up like that when he's fucking losing. Okay, I mean, this is insane. He was backing up and just getting peppered. Couldn't, just stupid. Just keeping his hands up like an idiot. Okay, which I get it. Keep your hands up. But you gotta throw something. If you gotta get hit twice to land something, then do it, bro. That's why you're there. Everybody was pumping this up. What's up, Doug Fisher? Do you still think that we're gonna do? Are we still gonna do a trilogy, Doug Fisher? How stupid did you feel after that fight, Doug? Huh? How stupid did you feel when you saw that this was a one-sided affair? Did you feel stupid? What they paid you to do those promos? Was it worth it? What they pay you at Ring Magazine, was it worth saying something stupid like that? They hadn't even fought yet. They had not even fought yet. I mean, this is insane. And they're already saying, oh, this has all the makings for Morales versus Barrera trilogy. Like, well, what? Are you shitting me? What, do you not like Barrera and Morales? You want to just shit on them like that, or what? Just want to take a piss on them like that? Really? And they kept promoting it like De La Hoya. I don't know what it is. But when you get two Mexicans in the ring, I mean, it's a war every time. Like, what happened, De La Hoya? What the fuck happened? Well, maybe when you get two determined, hungry Mexicans in the ring, but, I mean, one of them, I mean, he's already eating his cornflakes, so he ain't hungry, right? So he's done, okay? And they're giving him millions of dollars when he did not deserve it nor earn it. Of course he's going to take the money and run, okay? Are you kidding me? And look, I don't have much to say about that, but really quick, Canelo looked like Canelo. Like, it's like this whole like, oh, well, he looked amazing. Oh my God, speed, the footwork, the combinations. Canelo was unbelievable. Like, really, guys, you're gonna suck Canelo's dick because he looked good against Chavez Jr. He was standing in front of a fucking dead man. Okay, an undetermined dead man. That's what he was standing in front of. Okay. Now, a lot of you are going to think I'm crazy for saying this, but let me just say this really quick, okay? I've been watching boxing my whole life, and I'm look. There's no way for us to know whether somebody told him to, or whether I even mentioned earlier he was just undetermined or just said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna take my payday and go home." Okay, but Chavez Jr. obviously did not put not even 80%, 50% effort into this fight. I saw him try a little bit. Now, there's a possibility he could have been hurt and he felt the power and he's like, fuck this shit. It's just not worth it. He just doesn't have the heart. But regardless, whether it's because he didn't have the heart to just go for it, whether it was, you know, like I hate to say it, but it just seems to me like he was just there to put on a show with Canelo and make Canelo look good, right? And the only reason I'm saying that is because, honestly, what happened in the post-fight in the ring is embarrassing as a boxing fan, right? It's not that I don't. Yes, I want to see Golovkin versus Canelo. Of course I do, right? But honestly, you're basically so. Let me get this straight. You already had a promo package. I mean, De La Hoya gave Vince a call. Hey, Vince McMahon, I need you to do a promo package for Golovkin. Okay? Oh yeah, we'll take care of that for you. We'll do it after the fight. We'll play it in the PA system. He'll walk out to the ring. Like this is what the hell was that, man? Honestly, it's what the fuck was that? Like, what the fuck was that? So HBO knew ahead of time. That's why they never interview the loser first. Never. They go to the loser. I found that suspicious from the beginning. Like, why are they interviewing the loser first? That rarely happens on HBO. On almost any broadcast, you always interview the winner first. What the hell is going on? Especially if the loser got dominated. Like, you don't. What are you doing? They go to the loser first, and you're just hearing Chavez Jr. cry. Shut up. Okay. So he got put to the side. He didn't give a fuck. Chavez Jr. right now is spending his millions, somewhere in Mexico, whatever. He don't give a fuck, right? And then they interview Canelo, right? And Max Kellerman couldn't make it more obvious, okay? Like they're doing, he does a normal interview, Owen Ride, blah, 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 blah. Great performance, yada, 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 right? And then, so, you guys, the Golden Boys said, that you had a fight already. Can you tell us what that fight is? Like you didn't know, Max? Why you acting like you didn't know, dude? Like, you knew. You knew. That's why you interviewed the loser first. You fucking knew Golovkin was going to come out. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, yes, Golovkin, you next, my friend. And then like, they had it ready. They had the camera panel up, all dramatic, and then the flag of Kazakhstan comes out, and then the music starts playing, right? Seven Nation Army. Everybody stands up. The crowd goes wild. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I mean, Vince McMahon and the WWE were put to shame. I mean, this was, and he comes out of the ring like, wasn't he sitting in the crowd like during the fight? Like, what the fuck? Did he like go run to the back? Like, what the hell is this? So first of all, they already knew they were selling you a crappy fight because they knew for a fact Canelo was going to win, right? Because that's number one, right? I told you guys this fight was going to fucking suck, okay? And then, oh, by the way, Chavez Jr. got booed. Good. I'm fucking glad that motherfucker got booed, right? And then, so he gets in the ring, and then Max is just all like, I don't know, man. You guys are going to have enough time to do face-offs. You probably already did the face-off, okay? Acting like they didn't know. Like, it's just stupid. Like, when somewhere in the 7th round, they probably had somebody, like, usher him out. Like, it's dumb, man. Like, this is so stupid. Like, I can't believe they did it. You know, when I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? It worked, right? Because it pumped a lot of people up or whatever. But looking at it, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? You could have just have him walk into the ring, like what? Like this is stupid. You know, it would have been better just to have De La Hoya be like, yeah, you know, we signed a contract that if Canelo won, he was going to fight Golovkin. You know, Golovkin, get in the ring, right? That's it. That's all you have to do. Okay? I mean, what the fuck is this, man? I mean, this is utterly embarrassing. That's what it is, right? This night was an embarrassment, is what it was. Okay? The fact that they were putting it up there in a pedestal with fights like Barrera Morales is insulting enough. Okay. But the fight, I mean, Chavez Jr. came in with no will to win, right? Whether it was him personally or somebody just took it out of him, I don't know, right? But he came in with no will to win whatsoever. Canelo was just, it was basically, he treated the thing like a sparring session, and that's what we saw, man. All right? This was just sad. That's what it was. Okay? This was a sad, sad night for boxing. And there you go. All right. I mean, there's really nothing else to say. The Canelo Gennady Golovkin fight, I'm looking forward to it. Right. I just don't. I don't like the fact that they had everything set up already, ready to go. You know, I mean, this is crazy, man. You know, and the boxing public needs to stop falling for shit like this. You know, they sold you a fight where they felt a winner was already predetermined. If you don't see that, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. If you don't see that, I don't know what to tell you. All right. And that's putting it lightly, but that's the best case scenario. Where they just felt that this motherfucker's he's done. Like he ain't gonna put up a fight. You know, when it comes to like in the inside of boxing, they know, man. Trainers talk, people talk. They knew what condition Chavez was going to come in. They knew. So there you go. Chavez Jr. was always overrated by so many people. What you loved was the idea of Chavez Jr. is what you loved. That's what you liked, right? The guy you guys talked about was always if he does this, if he does that, if he trains like this, if he does this, if he does that. If Rocky Balboa trains him, I mean, he will be unbelievable, right? I mean, if Apollo Creed gets a hold of him and trains him for 6 weeks, I mean, this motherfucker should be amazing. You know, it's all these what ifs. It doesn't matter, right? I'm done with this kid. Adios. Okay? Done with him. And most people are now. Done. I'm glad he got booed. Again, I don't like the whole WWE theatrical shit. I know what people are going to say, right? They're going to say, "Well, you're a WWE fan, so why don't you like it? Is it up your alley?" Like, well, no. I watch different things for different reasons. Okay, if I go to a rock concert, okay, I don't want people to fucking sing country, right? So it just depends. Okay, when I go see a boxing match, okay, I don't want to see sports entertainment. That's not what I'm there for when I watch boxing. Okay, and that's it. You know. So you know, let me tell you something, man. When people say, "Hey, you know, pump up the fights and do better marketing," this is not what people meant. Okay, this is not it. This was embarrassing. So those are my thoughts. This is D Style. I'm out.